All right, hey, you're checking out TomAroundTheWorld.com. Today, we are in Niagara Falls, New York at the New York Rapids Theater. We are sitting down with Steve Zing of Danzig. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here.
It's a pleasure, man.
Now, you guys are on the 25th anniversary tour.
Yep.
How's the tour been going?
Tour's been great.
Yeah.
We've been out since April. We did 2 U.S. runs. This is the third, and we've been to Europe 3 times. So all's going great.
Cool. What's been some of the highlights for you for the tour?
Oh man, I think obviously L.A., New York, which is tomorrow night, will be great. We played Wacken Festival in Germany, 80,000 people.
80,000, a lot of
We
people.
played a lot of festivals this year. It's just been amazing.
So you'll be down in New York tomorrow, you said.
Yep.
So a lot of hometown folks coming out for the show.
Absolutely.
And stuff. Yeah.
And we played the Roundhouse in London. We sold that out, and to me that was like a dream come true because all my childhood, the bands that I grew up with, like the Damned, the Ramones, they all played there. And that was a big deal to me. So it's been
Absolutely.
awesome.
Cool. Now, what are your favorite songs when you're playing out on this tour? What are your favorite songs to be doing?
Well, obviously, we have Doyle out on this,
Right.
and any Misfit songs, because when we play a Misfit song, it just takes me back to my youth.
Right.
From when I was sitting on on the garage or listening to them rehearse or being in the rehearsal room with them. It brings it all back and makes me feel like I'm 12 again.
That's awesome.
So, but as far as Danzig songs, Twisted Cain and Am I Demon, it goes on and on.
Okay. Now you're no stranger to working with Glenn Danzig, and you worked with him in Samhain.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the differences between working with him in like something like Samhain as opposed to just straight Danzig?
There really is no difference. Glenn is a guy who wants what he wants, and he does it the way he wants to do it. And so you have the end result being, whether it's Samhain, Misfits, or Danzig, it's Glenn. Always has been, always will be.
Right. Now, do you think Glenn would ever consider maybe you guys doing a couple of Samhain songs in the set?
Well, besides doing the legacy shows that we did, last year, 2 years ago, there's talk we might do some maybe next year when the Legacy TV show comes out. So, we might hit major cities with that.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Now, when you were in Samhain, you played drums, and when you joined Danzig, you switched over to bass. Did you find the transition difficult or anything? Or?
Actually, so how that came about was back in '99 when we did a Samhain and Danzig, tour. We were short a bass player, but we had 2 drummers, myself and London May. So we figured, okay, so what if I played drums on songs that I played drums on, and I played bass on the songs he played drums on, and vice versa. And that's how it worked out. And the transition to me was kind of easy. It worked. Maybe because it's part of the rhythm section.
Now, you guys haven't currently got a new CD up. I hear there's something in the works. Are you guys working on new material?
There's a covers album that's being worked on, and there will be the start of a new Danzig album soon.
Cool. Now, when will the covers album come out?
We're hoping by, late winter.
Late winter? Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's all done.
Cool.
So,
Tentative title for it or anything?
nothing yet.
No? Okay. I got a CD coming out later this month, too. My band, Born Again Savage, is our 20th anniversary this year.
Cool.
So we got a big retrospective coming out and trying to get all that together so I know what a pain in the ass that is. Now, for those who don't know, you and Doyle have known each other for a long time. How did you two meet and become longtime friends?
Well, we've been friends for 44 years. We met when we were 5.
Wow.
So there we are. We're 49 years old. Not bad for a bunch of old men, right?
Looking pretty good for 49, man. I hope
We met each other in kindergarten.
Really?
And we went from kindergarten through high school together. And when it was 1977 or 78, we were about 12. And he came to school and he told me that his brother was in a band, meaning the Misfits, and they were going to rehearse in his house after school. So wanted to come by. So I went by, and there it was. And it was like a lightning bolt. It hit me. I'm like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be in a band with that guy. I didn't play an instrument at that point.
And it happened.
And it happened.
That's pretty great.
And about 5 years later, we started Samhain.
Now, did you think at any time at that point that it would ever go as long as it's been going and last as long as it has?
You know, I kind of ask that question to Glenn sometimes. You know, especially like if you look at the Misfits and like everything they always did became a collectible.
Oh yeah.
The vinyl, you know, and none of that was done with any kind of intention. It was just, you know, well, we'll make 20 of these.
Right.
No big deal, you know. But you know, did I think it would ever make a mark in society? No, not really.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. You know, Misfits fans. Those are some of the most rabid fans in the world. I mean, you see more guys with the Crimson Ghost tattoo, you know, than anybody. You know,
Absolutely.
And you see tons of the Danzig logo. I mean, people are so into it. I mean, the fans are so hardcore.
We're very blessed to have fans like we do,
Right.
and it's really good because it's carried on, you know, down the line from the parents to their kids. And
It's amazing how many kids I see out now. They got their dad, and they're both the dad and the kid, but both
Yep.
having the skull, you know. And it's like, that's awesome, you know.
yeah, it's really good. You know what? It's some of it is it's timeless classics for this genre.
Absolutely.
You know.
Now, I want to ask you something we hadn't talked about, asking you about this. Like you see, like bands like Metallica, they get out there and they're putting on this Orion Fest, right, where they bring in all the bands. They like. Is there any chance of you guys ever maybe thinking about doing something like that? I mean, Glenn throwing a big festival or something and bringing a bunch of like horror bands and stuff
Well,
like that?
you know, we've done Blackest of the Black, which is Glenn's version of basically a black metal fest, and Glenn is really good at giving bands a shot.
Right.
He did it with Marilyn Manson. He did it with Korn, you know, and so on and so on.
Right.
Disturbed. He's brought them all out, and I'm sure he'll probably rethink about it, you know, in the
Like,
future.
see, Morgan or something like that, because I mean, like when they did it with like a horror film festival at it and stuff.
Yeah.
And considering that you guys genre, you know, I mean, that would be something that would seem like would lend
Absolutely.
itself to be a big day or two thing.
Yeah,
you
you
guys
know,
would do.
it's a hard thing to put on. It's a logistic nightmare,
Yeah.
but yeah, you never know.
Okay, just thought I would ask about that. And I want to bring up something. I hope this doesn't piss anybody off when I ask this. I've been hearing some stuff about what happened in Florida the other day.
I think it was in Atlanta you were referring to.
I thought it was White Horse City.
Oh, maybe it was Florida. I don't remember.
Yeah, what the hell happened there, man?
Look, there are some bands that have a no photo policy,
Right.
and we're one of those bands.
Okay.
What I don't understand is the fan that posted that and that shot that video said he was a longtime fan. If you're a longtime fan, you know
Yeah.
not to come here with a camera.
Right.
You know what, dude? I get it. Everybody's looking to capture a moment, but enjoy the show rather than stand there like this.
Absolutely.
Just enjoy the fucking show.
Absolutely.
You know, we're there. Everybody's there to have a good time.
Right.
And if there are artists, not only Danzig, there are artists that don't want that happening.
Right.
You know, it's real hard to relate to somebody when you're looking at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, it's like there are artists that don't care, and there are artists that don't want it. Glenn doesn't want it. And the fans should respect. If they're fans,
Absolutely.
they should respect it.
Absolutely.
So, it's kind of gone viral. It's kind of ridiculous,
Yeah.
you know. But, you know, when you're in the moment and you're on that stage, it's like our job is to perform,
Yep.
right? And as the audience, you're there to see our performance, not to videotape it, not to just stand there like this. It's a distraction to us as well,
Right.
you know. So it is what it is. I think it's blown out of proportion, and that's all I have to say.
Okay. All right. That's cool, man. I mean, like you look at you know the band Ghost, like they have a thing that I know they were talking about that so many people are showing up with the cameras and on their phones and stuff and taking videos. They have a strict policy now that they won't play anything from the new album on the tour. Because if they people are recording
Yeah,
it
it's
and
released.
posting it on and it's out and they don't have any control over what it is. Everybody sees their stuff before they want it out, and it's not what they want. They don't want. It's not the best version of it. It's not like a quality thing. It's just something out there, and I understand that. I mean, it makes brilliant sense. And you're not going to buy the album
It's
if
a touchy subject, and and I get why we do it. I really do. And
Right.
like I said, enjoy the moment while you're there. You know what? That piece of videotape that you would record, you'll probably never watch again. So why waste your time doing it? Just enjoy it and
Right.
leave with a good memory, and hopefully we'll come back.
Cool. Well, we're looking very forward to seeing you guys tonight. Any final words you'd like to throw out there to everybody? Or advice or anything they want before we
Come
get
to the
out?
shows and enjoy yourself.
Cool. All right. Thanks for checking it out. Remember, TomAroundTheWorld.com. It's our world. Let's rock it.